How about them Miami Hurricanes? I thought they had the best game and win of the whole weekend compared to what their competition was. They're on the road, what their expectations were in terms of, the line spread. I thought they had a fantastic game. I think for Miami, there's more excitement for this season, even before the Florida game, more excitement for this season than any other in recent memory. They have been recruiting well with Mario Cristobal. They have been using the transfer portal extremely well with Mario Cristobal. Obviously, Cam Ward showed that this weekend. So they're all riding high, and they should be because they look the part. They look like the standard of the ACC right now. They went into the swamp confident, even though the spread was 2.5. Obviously, the players don't care about that, but Vegas and a lot of people thought this was going to be a close game, and it never was. Not from the start. They blew out their rival, and they dominated them in every aspect of the game. Now, Mario has already been stunting on the recruiting trail, but this is just going to help even more. Like, Florida has been struggling with recruiting the past year plus because of results on the field and because of the uncertainty of Billy Napier, and that's just going to continue. So this was a huge win for Miami in their program, and they're off to a phenomenal start. I think probably better than most Canes fans really thought that they can do. I think a lot of them probably expected to win, but I don't think many expected a blowout like that. And look, Cam Ward is the real deal. I mean, we've seen tape on him for years now, so it's not new. But him flashing in the way that he did in a brand new system, in a primetime game, like, he really looked the part. 385 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Now, can he maintain that all year? I think that's a question that Miami fans are going to want to really pay attention to, because Cam Ward does have tendencies to go a little rogue and make some really poor decisions with the football, but he's also a freak athlete and can make extremely crazy plays. So I thought the offense looked great. I thought the defense looked really, really good. So that Miami they're looking around the ACC, and there's no one on that schedule that isn't beatable, and they'll probably be favorites in every game that they have the rest of the year. Said the class of the ACC right now, this is a new feeling for Miami. This conference has been dominated by Clemson and Florida State for the last 15 years. And Miami has had some sprinkles of hope, but that's really about it. I don't think they've never won an ACC championship. But this year they have a real opportunity to stake their claim in an ACC where the top 2 teams, where I just mentioned, Clemson and Florida State, have been trying to get out of. And both of them have had not their best starts. So, look, Miami's got a real opportunity to do something big here, and I think everyone knows it. The rest of their schedule, they host Virginia Tech, who just lost to Vanderbilt. So how hard's that game going to be? We'll still see. It's only one game in, 1 week in, but they got a road game at Louisville, which is probably, honestly, now their hardest game, because Florida State, they have them at home, but they haven't showed anything of all that impressive. And they go to Georgia Tech, so their schedule is very manageable. And if Mario doesn't have any boneheaded calls or really mess up, for play calling, they have a real chance to win the ACC this year. Follow Big Body Ball on all socials and check out the full video on the YouTube page.